As he drives the blade deeper, he says he's here to teach him a lesson and to take this bastard out for disobeying the camp. The poor guy trembles as he asks if the camp really ordered his elimination. The big guy confirms, but only if he refuses to go back to the camp. He then yanks the dagger out from the chest and swings it again at the hoodie guy, giving a nasty cut across his thigh. The poor guy groans in pain, and he is further thrown away backwards, landing on the floor. The bulky bastard hovers over him, while complimenting him for his great agility. The poor hoodie guy is losing blood fast from his belly wound, and he demands to know what the hell this sucker is trying to achieve by doing all this. The baldy coolly replies that he's taking care of things while he has the chance, because he always waited for this moment to kill him. Now that 006 is out of the picture, he is sure that no one can save this femboy from getting killed by his hands. Hoodie guy then throws a jab at this bastard, stating that he did not know he was too scared of 06, and he finds it hilarious that this baldy had to ambush him like a coward. Of course, this little jab really ticks off the gorilla, and his anger takes over. He quickly swings his dagger at the boy. But then, femboy pulls out his own dagger and lands a nasty cut on the gorilla. Now the gorilla's even more enraged, and swings back at the femboy, and while the poor guy's doing his best to keep up, his wound starts to throb. The gorilla then lands a punch to his face, sending him crashing to the ground. As the femboy quakes in pain, the gorilla strides over to grab the gun from the ground. He aims it at the boy and reminds him how much effort the camp put into training him, and how it's all about to go to waste as soon as he pulls the trigger. But the boy just mocks him, telling him to stop being jealous and get better instead. With that, the gorilla pulls the trigger, and the gun drills a hole into the boy's thigh, leaving him collapsing to the ground like a rag doll. Seeing him in shambles, a creepy smile spreads across the gorilla's face. It's clear he thinks no matter how many jabs are thrown, he's the one who's going to come out on top tonight. But surprisingly, despite all the cuts and bruises, the femboy retaliates. He's back in action and throws his dagger at the gorilla's face. While the gorilla is momentarily distracted, the boy makes a run for it, and he quickly dashes out of the room. The gorilla starts shooting a barrage of bullets, but the boy finally makes it outside. His legs are trembling as the bullets make his wounds bleed even more. The gorilla chases after him, but all he finds is a trail of blood, because our femboy has long disappeared into the shadows. He continues to follow the blood trail, and as he's about to turn right in the corridor, femboy suddenly grabs his hand and lands a crushing blow to his face. Before the gorilla can react, the boy pulls the magazine out of the gun and throws it right in the gorilla's face. After those humiliating hits, the big guy gets even more ticked off and recklessly swings his dagger, but he completely misses his mark. As surprising as it is, the blows this bastard took weren't from the femboy, but rather, they were from our boy, who just gave this bastard a run for his money. The gorilla's face goes pale when he realizes it's our boy. Without wasting a moment, Jin charges at him and delivers a devastating crunching blow to his face, leaving it all bloodied. The gorilla tries to attack again, but Jin hits him with more strikes to the belly and seals the deal with brutal knee smashes. But he doesn't stop there. He slams the gorilla's face into the concrete wall, and with his face all bloody, the wall is smeared with blood as well. Finally, the cocky gorilla drops to the ground. Once the fight is over, we see the femboy sitting on the ground with his injuries, asking Jin why in the hell he is even here. Hearing the voice, our boy turns around, looks at his friend, and then starts to walk away. He grabs this bag full of goodies from the ground and offers them to a femboy, saying that his sister told him he was broke, so he brought this to him. Femboy takes a look and finds food supplies. He starts laughing, teasing our boy for being such a softie, and asks what's changed him so much. He wonders if he's hurt his head or something, but then realizes that our boy has been like this all along.